Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason over here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live at a charge for the NASCAR East Coast Racing League here every Tuesday night here on Iracing. Sorry about the late start there, folks. Normally I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, but Iracing took a crap on me, and I had to go through the back door, through the screen door, through all kinds of stuff to get myself into this session. I was in it, and then I had to do a reset. And it kicked me out of the session. It's all weird stuff. iRacing doing what it does. Let's go over to the starting grid here for you. For the Kansas 150, my favorite track because it's real close to where I live, and I go there, and it's amazing. It's always a good time. Nate Cogdell's going to be your pole sitter in the 00. Mark Beverly's going to be out there in the 013. These trucks are ready to rock and roll. You can see they're all ready to load in. Roger Strickland's going to be there in the inside row, number 2, with Pat Baldwin out there to the outside, number 69 ready to go. Jeremy Talley, John Ciolino's going to be out there in row number 3. Tyler Thurman, Nick Lawrence in row number 4. Mike Harnish, Robert Timmons, that's going to be row number 5. Scott Black, Shane Shepard in row number 6. Moving down the starting grid for you. We got Haas Beverly, Josh Mayrose there, Joey Allen, Jared McCauley. Then we got Brett Summers, Mark Cadmore, Mike Kinsel, and I am not in the race. That's me out there. That's my name. I'm not in the race. I had to register as a driver. That hardly ever has to happen. Raj is going to be out there as well. And Lance Thompson. I think Raj is getting himself in the mix here. It's going to be a ton of fun, folks. It's going to be a ton of fun for everyone, right? That's at least what I say. Let's take a look at the race information. I think it's 3 sets of tires, 70% fuel, 2 green white checkers, 1 fast repair. Track temperature 90 degrees, so it's pretty normal for Kansas. And I think we're gonna see some green flag racing tonight. Let's go racing, says Twitch. Timmons out there. Mike says he had a bad qualify. He's gonna have to make up some ground. I hear you, brother. I hear you. And we're gonna be ready to go here very, very shortly. Pace Truck will dive off. We will have some fun, and thank you to everybody out there watching. Thank you for all the inquiries out there about iRacing broadcasts. Here, starting February 13th, I will be completely full on broadcasts. I will not be able to take on any more. So thank you to everybody who's made the recommendations. You're all amazing. Green flag's going to wave. I'm going to update trading paints at the same time. Kansas, hot and heavy. They call this a cookie-cutter track, but I think that it is an amazing track. 0013, 1, 1, 2, 3 right there as Cogdell tries to make some ground up here. 13, a little free off the corner there. Not too bad, though. You're going to see some trucks go blank for a second. They're going to update, and we're going to have some fun with it. Thank you to everybody out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Keep the chats going. Keep the likes. Keep the follows. Keep all that fantastic stuff out there. I'd appreciate it if you did. Hopefully we don't have any glitching going on. I had some encoder issues with OBS here recently, so if there are any issues out there, make sure you let me know. I'm going to keep an eye on it on my phone. Cogdell out there rolling at the moment. Might just have issues. I don't know. We'll take a look. I have some skipping going on out there, folks. I do have some skipping going on out there. Not quite sure what that is, but I will try to address that as we speak. I am watching it myself, and I see it happening. So we will try to fix that right now. Let's see if we can do that. I think I want to say it's OBS having the issue. First caution's going to happen. Lance Thomas, Mike Harnish have an issue. I think Mike had an issue there, so we will keep an eye on it. We'll go back and take a look here. It's like the 222 was up into the wall, got into a couple of trucks right there. Man, got some issues. All right, folks. I'm gonna put you on a pause screen real quick too. I'm gonna make a few adjustments. I'm gonna see if I can get this fixed because we don't like this kind of thing. So hold on to it, and we'll go back to live. They're gonna pace around. Put you on a pause screen. Be right back. whatever reason, it seems to me like it's my screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to game capture. I'm going to see if game capturing this will help. Give me just a second, folks. I think that made it worse. Let's double check this real quick. All right, that's a little bit better. For whatever reason, my monitor capture was not working, so let me fix SDK. There it is. SDK should be ready to go. Put that on top of everything. Actually, we're going to bring everything back down. I'm fixing things on the fly, folks. I apologize about that. I don't mean... I tell you what, I think Iracing did that to me, and I want to kick its butt. No, I don't. I don't want to kick its butt. I just want to make sure that it works. Let's move the... We're going to transform this. I want to make sure it fits to screen here. There it is. All right. Much better. Hey, look at that, folks. Sorry about the issues. Sorry about the early issues. That was insane. Thank you to everybody out there watching on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Keep blowing it up. Keep the likes flowing. Keep all of that stuff happening. Ralph, thank you for the like out there. Tyler, thank you for the like and the share out there as well. Jared McCauley, thank you for the like. Of course, Mike giving us a comment out there. Thank you to everybody out there. Stephanie, becoming a follower out there on Twitch. Thank you very much. 20 minutes ago. You're amazing. And thank you to everybody out there watching on YouTube as well. You were all absolutely fantastic. Let's go 17, says Stephanie I am out there. Stephanie M out there. All right. Sometimes you just have to figure it out, folks, and I did. So thank you to everybody out there. Now you see what I see, and it's great. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you very much. Well, since we can do all of that stuff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another adjustment here, reset some things, and save some stuff here, because I think that might have been one of the issues. Stephanie giving some love out there, doing a fantastic job, being amazing. Condell, Beverly, Thurman, Talley, Strickland, Baldwin, Shepard, Ciolito. There's the 7 of Summers there, and the 8 of Black, ready to rock and roll. Mike, you're getting some love, my man. You're getting some love, friend. Get your fantastic 17 on lock right there. TJ's team, it looks like. Is that new truck I saw on Discord? Because it's pretty wicked, man. All right, let's see if I can now move my settings back up where I had them, because it would be absolutely amazing to do so. And maybe we might be able to be back at full 1080. We'll take a look here. Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry about the early hiccup there. I don't know why Iracing was doing what it was doing, but I will make sure to fix all those issues. That's for darn sure. Let's see. Maybe that was what it was. Maybe it was because VSync was on or something. I'm not sure. Use that. We'll just hit that. That's what we'll do. All right, pace car's off. We're going green again. We were following with the 17 right there. Cogdill out front. The 00 gets a good jump to the inside. 13 to the outside. Mark trying to kick it into an extra gear. The 2 of Talley right behind him. 24 Thurman, and putting it 3 wide right there. The 00, not much room here, as aggressive could go around. 00 gets clear of the 24, is going to be there to the inside, almost full throttle into the corner, as he's going to clear out. Has Mark Beverly right behind him. Cogdill does a great job on early starts as well, so we'll see what kind of stretch he's going to be able to make here. 0013, 2 of Tally right behind Mark Beverly in the draft of that 00 midline run for the 13. You could run the high side here at Kansas as well. You gain a lot of ground on the straightaways and into the tri-oval area. 0013 really making it stick. Biggest mover of the race right now is going to be Brett Summers, up 11 spots to number 7. He's going places. Has the 1 of Strickland right behind him. Going to the high side. 7 on lock with the 4 of Shane Shepard below him. Already trying to work his way inside the top 5. He's making moves. It's shaking, baking. He helped. Looked like Roger got up under the wall a little bit right there. A little right side, inside, and he's got a little inside, a little right side damage right now. Nose damage to the 17 behind him. 31.35 for the drivers as they continue to move forward. 10 of 101 laps, 150 miles to be completed. Like Jeremy Talley had to swerve there a little bit. He had Tyler Thurman in front of him. Get a little bit free, try to straddle the front stretch white line right there. Raj had to come to pit road. We'll have to take a look and see what's going on with him. 67, try to make it stick. Josh Mayro's there, the 75. He is killing it. He's having a good day. Mike Harnish in the 222. Got his fast repair. He's back up in the mix. The number 8 of Scott Black trying to work his way back around this racetrack as well. Robert Timmons, the number 16 machine, making it stick there in 17th off 7 spots. Needs a little bit of help getting forward. Jared McCauley, the number 44, right where he started, but I see some ground that he is looking at in front of him. We'll ride along with him in the cockpit view here. As you see, there's Sciolino in the 33, trying to utilize an inside lane on the 21. 21 right there, carrying that high side. It's hard to pass here if you can't give up that lane, and right now Jared McCauley trying to utilize that high side out of the throttle, trying to maybe save some tires here, feather in that throttle. I love this track for 2 reasons. One, it's just a phenomenal track because of the way it's designed, but 2, it allows for competitive racing all the way around this racetrack. Inside and outside lines will be able to drive high on older tires. The outside lane is usually preferred, but we're not really seeing anybody make any moves just yet. 33 right there with the 21, trying to gain some ground. Ooh, nose to bumper almost there. Ooh, somebody got into the back of him right there. I think Scott Black was trying to go around there. We'll have to take a look and see what's going on. There's the 44 trying to push it here, trying to find a way around and get himself some ground. And right now he's going to the inside of the 33. Scott Black made the pass, and Jared was like, I've got to go, man. I've got to go. Let's roll. Roger Strickland in the Toyota. He's fallen off a few spots, but don't count him out just yet. Long race still left to go. Shane Shepard, the number 4, up to 6. Now up 6 spots from the start of the race. He started 12th. Brett Summers, the biggest mover of the race, trying to go to the inside of Jeremy Talley. Talley there to the high side. 7. Dives it in, making it work. Good drivers. They're having a good time. Condell out front. Beverly in second. Raj coming off pit road there. He's 3 laps down. I think he went ahead and got some stuff fixed there. Folks, by all means, give us a like and follow out there. I appreciate you if you would. We enjoy what we do and do what we enjoy. And thank you for the like out there as well. Much love to you. Thank you. Thank you to all the new subscribers and followers on YouTube and Twitch. You are all just amazing. That's for darn sure. Six-tenths of a second. The laps have gained here on... Since the first caution, they were able to make it stick. Had a few little hiccups getting this one rolling, but I tell you what, it worked out. It was absolutely a blast. Ashley, thank you for the like. Brian, thank you for the like. You are all absolutely amazing. Thank you for being warriors out there. Keep it rolling because you are all just the best. Some of the best people out there watch iRacing. I will say that. some of the best people tune in for Signature Esports as well. So thank you very much to everybody out there. Appreciate you giving the likes out there. Be sure that you catch all of our streams. And if you have an opportunity, make sure that you follow Signature Esports on Facebook. That's where most of our iRacing streams are going to be. I do a little bit of gaming too, but I try to focus that more on Twitch. I have been doing it on Facebook a little bit here lately. So iRacing broadcasts have kind of given us our plant into the future. But I will tell you that there's nothing wrong with getting out there and enjoying what you do and do what you enjoy. That's what I say. What's up, Burnt Rubber Media? Good to see you out there on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in out there. I appreciate you. Congo, Beverly, Thurman, Summers, Shepard, Lawrence, Talley. Beverly, again, that's going to be Haas back there. Haas, part of the Haas and Mark, part of the Friday night series that we have. It's a pretty awesome series. Outcast Racing League. Talley comes off the wall a little bit, and Haas has to go around here. Little right side damage. Cogdill ever so slightly edging out and then gaining and then edging out and then gaining. Here's the last 5 laps from 1 and 2. They're going to complete another one here. Cogdill better on 15, 16, 17 better for Beverly, 18 better for Cogdill, 19 better for Cogdill, and 20 better for Cogdill. And he is gaining just a little bit each and every lap, but not much. I mean, it's not like it's a drastic increase. Nate trying to hold on. Last lap for him, 31.35. His best lap, 31.35. So they've only fallen off about 0.7 of a second, 0.8 of a second when it comes to their full-on race time. Maybe closer to almost a full second now. Now it's a full second. And Beverly losing just a touch of ground. But he gains into the corner right there. Turn 1 a little bit better for Beverly back here as Mark and Thurman try to make up some ground. Thurman gained about almost 0.2 of a second there. This is typically one of your favorite. I appreciate you, man. They do. They have a great series. They have a great system. And that doesn't take away from any of the other series that we broadcast either, folks. They do have a good Tuesday night series. I'm glad to be back to broadcasting as much as I am because it just makes for interesting races. Pit strategy is going to be coming up somewhere around 30 to 35. I do believe that 70% fuel is going to be put into 100% fuel in the officials. They go about 40, 45 laps, usually pretty good. 67 has some fresh tires. He's trying to work his way around, get a lap back naturally here as the 24 comes around on the inside. 67, a lap down truck. Trying to make it work. He did go ahead and take that fast repair. Looks like he's going to try to pass where he can on the high side, but all that does, it gives the 24 a little bit of extra room to try to work his way into the inside lane next to the 13. 67 trying to work with him, but be patient here as 24 drops to the apron right there. 67 giving an arrow push here now. The 13, 67 trying to hold on here. 24 down low. Gets into the apron again, 67 right next to that third place truck as 67 tries to wiggle himself around. That's Raj in the 67. Little clip, and iRacing cameras having that clip thing going on. I don't like that. Definitely going to have to fix that one up. That's for darn sure. Let's ride along in the, I don't know. Here's Mark. He's got the 67 to the inside. Got a couple of good cameras. Look at the dog on the back of it. I like it, man. It's got a dog on a spoiler. This is the perfect camera for that. Nate out front can pretty much just look back at everybody and go, hey, we're good. Salvage City, 00, 1.5 seconds. And just try to be consistent. Last lap, 32.50. As we'll look at the gyro cam. Look at the angular bank. It smooths out and then crests and comes back down as Cogdill tries to utilize the inside lane all the way down to the way. He's using all of the track on the front stretch. In and down. Tries to get out of the gas. Clutch out. Second lane. It's his truck's kind of pushing up now. If you see that middle lane, so naturally he's going to run a little bit higher, and that's the way it's going to work. We'll go back and we're going to go through your field here, Raj.
and we'll talk about all the drivers here in just a second. I was trying to pull up and make sure I pull up all of their stuff, like their series stats and season stats, because normally I have that stuff already worked out, but I was having issues with iRacing, and because I had issues with iRacing, I wanted to make sure that I got it all fixed. And it's just the way life goes. It's what we do. Folks, if you haven't done it as well, make sure you get out there and join our Discord. !Discord in the chats, and you'll be able to get out there and do that. Let's take a look and see what Double Zero's doing. But we're going to go back and come through the field here. Raj, right there, close to the race leader, has got some brand new tires in at Fast Repair. He's 3 laps down, trying to become 2 laps down. He's tracking down Mike Harnish in the 222, who's 2 laps down in 21st. Pat Baldwin in the number 69, last truck on the lead lap, 20.4 seconds off the pace, as we're seeing the drivers start to take their first pit stops here. Mayros comes in the 75, Mike Insel there as well. I do believe they have 3+1, so they start with a set of tires, then they're going to have 3 sets after that. Pat Baldwin now to 17th. Robert Timmons, the number 16, up a few spots. Off a few spots. He started 10th. He's in 16th. Roger Strickland started 3rd. He's in 15th. He's got a little battle right now as the 222 tries to gain some traction back. Lance Thomas up 8. The number 14 spot started dead last and is trying to work his way to the front. John Ciolino is going to be out there off 7. He started 6th. He's in 13th. Scott Black trying to track down the 2 in front of him. He started 11th. He's in 12th. Jeremy Talley started 5th. He's just had a little bit of wall contact, and I think that little bit of damage kind of got to him. He's going to come down to pit road this time by, give up a couple of spots to Scott Black right back where he started. Mark Cadmore up 8, the number 86, trying to make it work, trying to have good momentum here. And Jared McCauley in the number 44 is up 7. He started 16th. Likewise to Joey Allen. He started 16th. He's in 8th. He's up 7. Haas up 6. He started 13th. Here's the number 22 making it stick. Shane Shepard up 6. He started 12th. Nick Lawrence, there's the man behind the scenes. The number 18, he is up 3 spots. Tyler Thurman, the number 24, making waves, still trying to crest inside the top 3. He was there, but Brett Summers made some fast moves early, and now is the biggest mover of the race, and is in 14th. Mark Beverly, right where he started in 2nd, still trying to track down the 00 Nate Cogdell, and he is making it work. Thank you for the follow out there to everybody. Stephanie, you're absolutely amazing. You're killer. Thank you very much. Folks, if you're having a good time, I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around. You're all absolutely amazing. Let's want to jump in their series. I want to pull up their series stats because, just kind of the way things go. 33 is what they have. And the 00 comes to pit road. Looks like Beverly's going to go ahead and come around and lead. That's what I was looking at. I was looking for the series stats. Let's look at the standings, and that's where it is. I'm trying to pop it up. Nate Cogdell, you're the guy coming down pit road right now. Current points leader in the series, 213. But Tyler Thurman, 2nd in points, now works his way to 2nd here. Is 1 point off of that advantage. Mark Beverly trying to make something happen here as well. 34 laps in. He's going to come to pit road. He's going to be a lap difference. Try to put that time and speed. And now Tyler Thurman says, I can go one more. I'm going to go one more. Jared McCauley came in on lap 3 when that first caution happened, so he is good to go. He's got fuel. He got himself some fuel, so he's just working it. He didn't take any tires. He's just making that system be his own. Scott Black still needs to come to pit road. John Ciolino needs to come to pit road as well. Tyler Thurmond led a lap. Mark Beverly led a lap, so he's going to come to pit road. Georgia, congratulations to Georgia as well, the national championship yesterday. Killer times for everybody. McCauley in and out of pit road. He's going to do it. I wanted to see something happen to Coggle. At least I thought so. He's going to be in front of Mark Beverly. He is going to get his lap back here. Mark Beverly coming off pit road this time by. Brett Summers went in with Nate, so that's going to be an extra lap for him here as the timing just kind of works that way. 44 lets the 00 go by, and now that's going to be what it is. Get it, Jared said. Ashley out there. Ashley, how are you doing? Fantastic of you. Thank you to everybody out there joining. Keep the chats alive. I like the chats. The chats are absolutely what drives these drivers to do. It convinces these drivers to do the best that they can and drive the best that they can. 31-7-3 between Cogdell and McCauley. McCauley right there behind him now. Going to be able to pull some of that draft. Brett Summers is going to be closing the distance pretty quickly as well. And it does look like Mark Beverly is going to have to run some fast laps now as they are starting to carry forward. Man, oh man, oh man. No speeding penalties that I can see. Jared McCauley comes down pit road. He's going to go ahead and give that up. He utilized those extra 3 laps and needed it. Mark Beverly runs the fastest lap of the race this last time by, 31.35. And he is working it. He's on that push it real good scenario, right? That's what I say. Folks, if you're out there watching on YouTube, reach up there, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, hit that like for me. That is absolutely what folks like to see. It's crazy how fast the bottom line is today. It's normally the top line. I absolutely agree. Kylie, thank you. Kyle McCauley. If I'm mispronouncing that, I apologize. Thank you for becoming a follower out there and becoming a warrior over here at Signature Esports. You're amazing. Stephanie followed, of course. Thank you very much. It is pretty crazy how they... also, folks, whenever I put the link out there for YouTube, I put it in their Discord a little bit ahead of time. I schedule that video. That's the only one I can schedule through Restream. Facebook doesn't allow me to schedule anything yet. So if you see those kinds of things... as Beverly gets around Summers here, if you see that you click on the link and there's no video, it's because I hadn't gone live yet. So you just have to wait for that stuff. And now everything's kind of working itself together. And after the early hiccups today, tell you what, sometimes you like hiccups, sometimes you don't like hiccups. But I agree with our good friend Burnt Rubber Media out there about how the low line is working. Normally it's the high line. On older tires, you're watching these trucks kind of push themselves up. The 7 right there behind Mark Beverly, now catching the draft, and I think that is helping the 7 stay with the 13, even though the 13 was carrying much faster laps on the earlier tires. They only have a lap difference between the two of the drivers. They need to catch up to Cogdell, though, and they've got some work to do. They got 4.5 seconds between Cogdell, who is now your race leader, going around some traffic here. His time worked for him when it came to pit road. He put a lot of time between he and some of the other drivers, and now the 67 will go another lap down here. That'll make it 2 laps down, try to work himself into the mix here, get that strategy rolling. Cogdell, Beverly, Summers, Lawrence, Thurmond. That's going to be your top 5. Folks, I'm going to take a vocal break. Make sure you hydrate. Be right back with you. I do things like I normally do, and I forget that occasionally that I have scenes copied over. So my screen monitor right there just didn't do what it was supposed to do. 00 leading here and getting a lot of screen time. Let's go to our biggest movers of the race. We're going to go with our mid ground here. 17 up 11 from the start of the race, able to get some of that damage repaired on pit road, and is now working with the 23. 23 goes to the inside of the 17. 8 of Scott Black, try to make that work as well. And they did adjust some tire strategy. You got to remember, the tires for this week are Pocono tires, so they're gonna get that straightaway speed. Ooh, 17 into the wall a little bit right there. They're gonna get that straightaway speed here for this line. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna play in toward the end. Cadmore right there behind. He's trying to work up as well. He's up 7. Mike gave up 2 spots there. He's going to be in 9th now. Lance Thomas up 8 spots. But Brett Summers, still your biggest mover of the race. He is in 3rd, up 14. Good race so far. Very classic indeed, that of Kansas. One of the friendliest tracks on the circuit. It was friendly to everybody, but Matt Kenseth back in the day, if you guys remember that, I was there that race when Logano pushed it into Kenseth, spun Kenseth out of attitude. That was an incredible sight to see. If you have not seen them drift around 3/4 of a turn, I mean, it's worth the price of admission just to see that. Another reason you can tell that the tire difference here is because of how the trucks are sitting on the track for iRacing. Right now, that tire that they have loaded in for the models would normally be, if this was a 1.5 mile circuit, you wouldn't be able to see that rim touching the side of or down to the pavement. You would see the tire a little bit more inflated because of how the simulator works here. That tire's digging into that because of the tire model that they put in for the week. They do those updates on Monday night, Tuesday UTC time. So we took that update today. Mark Beverly starting to extend his lead over Brett Summers, starting to catch Nate Cogdell a little bit at a time. Brett Summers still working that as well. His lap time's pretty consistent as well. Tyler Thurman, though, he's making some ground. His lap times comparative to the race leader, 32.17. And Shane Shepard just the same. He's right behind Haas Beverly, 32.14. He was the fastest driver on the racetrack last time by. Besides Jared McCauley, the number 44. McCauley has a little bit fresher tires than the rest of the field, and he's marching his way forward, trying to be on a little bit different strategy here. He came in on 37. He's going to have a little bit fresher lap times here and able to extend a little bit and kind of push himself going forward. He's in 12th, and he's gaining a little bit each time. So if he might be able to find himself short pitting a little bit or giving himself an opportunity to short pit to be able to keep up with the leaders here. And right now, you see, the 16 up under the wall right there. 16 trying to stay out of the way. That's Robert Timmons right there, trying to stay out of the way to the race leaders, but not something that you have to do, just something that he did. Right now, the 2 of Jeremy Talley will be the first truck 1 lap down. I do believe he came into pit road on lap 30, and he and the 16 battling it out here. They are just fighting for position. 3.6 seconds and trying to gain here is Nate Cogdill. Out front, Mark Beverly trying to hold last 5 lap times one more time. Beverly better on all but 48, and I think that was due to traffic as they come around to complete their pit cycles. Cogdill came in on 33, so I imagine he'll come back in on 66 or somewhere in that realm. Mark Beverly came in on 34. He has an opportunity to go around and possibly come in on the same lap as the race leader, or maybe just a little bit later. We'll see how that works for these drivers, as this time by 32.702 for Cogdill, and Beverly gains almost a quarter second on him, trying to close that gap down. Brett Summers doing just the same thing, losing time to Beverly, but his lap times are very comparable to the race leader, able to make it stick, make it work, and we'll see how this one unfolds. 53, halfway through this race. Josh Mayro's having an issue here. Looks like he went off track. We'll take a look here. 75. up. Oh, he taps the wall, comes down, comes across that. He wants to try to save it. He did save it. Gets himself rolling back forward. So good on him. Nice save. Save of the day right there. He didn't want the patented helicopter award, if I would say so. 54 of 100. Just over halfway. What a great race, folks. It's been a great race. Let's take a look at the, make sure we don't have any more things. Let me like your comment. Thank you, Ashley, getting out there in the chat. Thank you to the likes out there on YouTube. You're amazing. Thank you very much. Twitch, thank you for all the followers out there watching. You're all absolutely amazing. I Smell a Taco just went live. I don't know if you've watched him. He's pretty funny. Might raid him after we're done on Twitch. Send all of our viewers over. I like sending our viewers over to what they consider small streamers, so to speak. Because or other leagues, if I know another league is going on while I'm not. Most of the time we all broadcast kind of at the same time. So, but if not, then I usually send folks over there. But I like rating small streamers to give people an opportunity, one, to see the people that came up like I did, just one or two viewers at a time. Try to make a good name for yourself. We don't always get it right. We don't always do everything the right way, or when we try to do it the right way. But I will tell you that we do make the attempt to be right there on board with everybody. Rolls through some of your favorite drivers. Mayro's in on pit road right now. He is getting that stuff taken care of. 222 comes to pit road to get his completion done. Jeremy Talley, the number 2, trying to work some of those kinks out, get himself back on the lead lap here. He's doing a pretty decent, actually, let me go back to him. He's doing a pretty decent job of getting around these mid-pack drivers, top 10 drivers. He is a top 10 driver, too. I mean, I just see that he had that issue where he had to come to pit road. Sometimes cookie cutter, they went from super speedway racing to cookie cutter racing, and sometimes the cookie cutter racing, it can bite you in the butt. 69, Pat Baldwin, he is being caught by Jeremy Talley a little bit at a time, but they're getting ready to start making some green flag pit cycles, and we'll see how that's going to work. Right now, the 18 trying to go around Robert Timmons. The 18 is in third, so Nick Lawrence trying to make some passes. Nick having a good day as you watch him battle to the inside. He's going to have the 24 there to the outside. The Georgia Bulldog and the Mellow Yellow Toyota Chevy. It looks like the outside lane is going to prevail on this one. 24 making it work. There's where Burnt Rubber Media was out there talking about. This is where that high line kind of works for you. These two are doing a pretty darn decent job. Tyler Thurman taking the Georgia Bulldog 24 Chevy Silverado there to the middle. 3 Chevys, a Toyota and a Chevy inside the top 5. Brett Summers still trying to work his way back here as well. Haas Beverly, he's up 7. Trying to make that work. He and Shane Shepard have been working together here pretty nicely. Shane still utilizing that low line here. Might be able to have a run here, but there's the 2. The 2 says, beep, beep, I've got brand new tires. Let me go. He might utilize that high line. He's going to drive straight around him. That's the speed on new tires to old tires. Pinching, momentum. Yeah, I like it, man. I'm digging it, man. I'm really digging it. Mark Beverly went from 4.5 seconds down to 3 seconds over the course of this pit stop. He's going to have at least one more. I don't know. If he can take it all the way to 68, he can make it all the way to the end. So we will see what Mark Beverly does here. He came in on 62. They did have a caution in that, so that 30-lap guesstimation that I had before might be more accurate than you think. The driver that I see being on the right strategy right now would be this guy right here. Those 3 laps could be all the difference for these drivers. Jared McCauley came in on 37. If he can stretch 33, 34 laps out of this truck and be out front, not a lap down, that'll be your guy. Mark Beverly, 63. Letting the 23 go by nice and easy. Pull as much draft as you can. That's what I say. Because if not, they're gonna have a short pit they're gonna need to do if no caution comes out. Because right now 63 puts them at 90. If they come in 31, 32, 33 laps, which is normally what you would see, I would say that Beverly might have this fuel strategy worked unless he can clutch it. I don't know if he can save any more out of those tires. 222 going around at 13 here, 64 of 101. He would have to go 37 laps right now. He came in on 34. They had a 3-lap caution. He put 31 laps on his tires. I wonder if he came in a little early because we had a couple of drivers doing what they did. It might be a short pit out of this. I don't know. Jared McCauley, if he can get 32 out of this one and 32 out of his next one, he'll be good to go. If he comes in on 69, that's going to be the way it works. I like the high line. I especially here, nighttime racing at Kansas should be the high line. That's my opinion. 35 completed. Tyler Thurman trying to get an extra lap or two out of this as well. He came in on 65. Trying to, if he can come in on 6, he's going to back it down. He's going to come to pit road. They might have a fuel-only splash-and-go pit strategy. 18 with the 24. They're trying to get down to speed. 24 kind of came across there. Shane Shepard trying to do the same thing. Shane's going to lead a lap here. 34 on his last pit stop. So right now he's got 32 laps on his tires. Not trying to give away too much strategy out there, but they're listening. The math sounds accurate. Jared McCauley, if he comes in on 69 or 70, if he comes in on 69, he could coast his way to a victory here. But I don't know that he is. I think he's going to come to pit road this time by. Scott Black is going to lead another lap here. He came in on 35. If he can stretch it another lap, he'll be fine. These other drivers going to have to come to pit road. 5 seconds is a lot of time to spit in pit road. Plus, you got to give up 43 seconds getting down pit lane. That's a long time on pit road for any driver, even if you are a lap down at the time. Ciolino's going to be in second here. We'll see. Nate Cogdell is going to be back out front very shortly. Scott Black coming to pit road this time by. He needs 34 laps out of that truck to be able to make it work. Ciolino comes in. Or Ciolino's going to be leading here. He might come in. You might see him clutch it in and try to make that work. I don't know, man. I don't know if they can make it 34 laps on these tires or not. Not tires, on the fuel. The fuel's the big thing. Tires, not so much. Fuel, big. Right now, Nate Cogdell will have to, since he came in on 61, he is going to have to pit somewhere around the 93 to 95 mark, based on the math that I'm seeing out of the drivers. We had a caution that led them around for about 5 laps, and most of the drivers were able to make it stick and make it work for a long time. So we're going to see. We're going to see what's going to happen. They only had one caution, came in on lap very early on that very first. Was lap 3, lap 2, lap 3, something like that. Let me see. I'm scrolling. Green flag came. Let's take a look. It was lap 3 that the caution came on. So they had 4 pace laps around, 5 pace laps around, and that's what it was. Cogdell back out front. Mark Beverly runs the fastest lap of the race once again, 31:09. I think he stopped holding back. Came in on 64. He would have to put 37 laps on this truck. And have enough fuel to make it towards the end. Cogdell, Summers, Thurman, Nick Lawrence, Haas, Beverly. That's going to be your top 5. Scott Black in 6th. Cadmore in 7th. Allen in 8th. Now going a lap down. Ciolino just came off of pit road and is going to have better tires than the race leader. He's going to be able to drive it into the corner here. Really, he just came out of pit road. He came out of pit road on 68. So Ciolino might have the right idea here. He came in on 68. Going to get his lap back here very quickly. He has 7 lap fresher tires in the race leader. Cogdell might be looking at, and if I'm not mistaken here, he might be looking at a short pit. And if he can stretch 33 laps out of it, Ciolino would have it here. He's got to make himself around this thing. He's got to get himself around and not have any issues. That strategy is all his. Between he and Scott Black would have to stretch 34 laps out of his tires. That is a lot. Out of his tires, out of his tank. Right on the roof cam of your race leader, Nate Cogdell. I still really like his beanie. Kind of jealous. Not lying. Cogdell's had the speed all race long. Had the pit strategy as well early on. Now we're getting to the point where 74 laps is a big deal. Summers in second here. Biggest mover of the race up 15. Mark Cadmore up 11. Lance Thomas up 12. Mike in the number 17. He was up quite a bit there as well, but pit strategy puts him on 60. He's going to have to come to pit road as well. He's up 4 spots. We'll have to see how he's going to be able to make that stick, make that work. Mark Beverly, who was the guy I thought was going to be competing here at the end with Nate, trying to battle back from something here. I think he got into pit road a little heavy because I think he did get a pit road speeding penalty. So that is something he's having to rebound from. 54 in his pit lane means he took a 40-second hold after his pit stop. That's unfortunate for him. And right now, seeing that he's a lap down, trying to get himself back in the mix here. 13 goes around the 2 of Jeremy Talley for 11th, trying to work his way back to the front. I wondered. He was there. I wondered. Cogdell out front. 25 laps to go. NASCAR East Coast Racing League. It's been a ton of fun to watch. Been a pretty simple race here, man. But I tell you what, it's been a good race. Now's the time where you think about what do you do to keep yourself out front and win this race. Can they go? Nate needs to go 40 laps. Here's the pit strategy for you here. 40 laps. He's 17 in right now. He needs to go 23 more. Black and Ciolino is 6th and 7th right now. Both of those drivers could virtually make it. But I still think that Cogdell will have to come in somewhere around the 93 mark. I think that's his spot. Also, I want to give a big congratulations because I saw it the other day. Michael Paul Woolley out there with RRO has gotten himself engaged. And that is absolutely fantastic. Cogdill, Summers, Nick Lawrence, Thurman, Haas, Scott Black, Ciolino, Mark Cadmore. Be absolutely fantastic. .67 to the inside of the 00 there, trying to get a lap back, trying to work it. Raj doing a decent job of working from the issues that happened early on,
Making it stick here.
20 laps to go, and you got to be thinking about what's coming up next. Seven of Summers, 6.3 seconds back. The 18 of Lawrence there with him. He came out on 65. There's opportunities there for him. Tyler Thurman came out on 65 as well. Haas Beverly came out on 62. He's in fifth. This is going to be shaking up to be an interesting end to this race. Mike Harnish having an issue going off track. Nothing happened there. It happened on 81. Let's take a look here. I think that was the last incident that we really had. Had a little tap off the wall, getting a little close there, and 4 comes off track, gets himself back on track, so that looks good. Seven drivers on the lead lap. Ciolino is one of those drivers. He is still trying to track down Scott Black here. It's the number 8 truck. Is about 4 seconds to the good to Ciolino. So we will see what's going to happen here. Scott, I think, might be good if he can stretch 34 laps out of his tires. I think they can get 33 for sure, but we'll see. He might be a lap short. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Ogdell, Summers, Lawrence, Thurman, Beverly, Black, Ciolino. Cogdill coming to pit road. He's going to make it halfway, and he's going to come in this time by. Brett Summers is going to come in with him. Nick Lawrence going to back it down, going to come in with him. Tyler Thurman, the 24, is going to brake hard, come down with him. Haas Beverly is going to do the same thing. I think everybody who's got fuel strategy on their mind is going to come in right now. 15 laps to go. Scott Black is going to be your race leader here. And the disruptor out of all of this is going to be which of these drivers that came in late are going to be able to splash and go and get themselves out. Nate Cogdill came in, took right side tires. So he is trying to take that splash and go and a little right side here. Mark Beverly's going to be right there with him. Right side tires here can be dangerous, but can work. 14 to go. He's just going to try to make up all that time. That's all that you got to do is make up all that time. Ciolino in second, 33.87 on his last lap. Scott Black stepped it up a little bit. Put 6.8 seconds out here. Fuel strategy, the big factor. That's what's going to happen here. Cogdill to fifth. Now to fourth as he tries to track himself around 11.3 seconds. Lance Thompson comes in. Mark Beverly goes straight around. He is in fifth. Brett Summers took right sides in a splash. I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like. Nick Lawrence went ahead and I think he took a full pit cycle. He's like, I need 4 tires here. 4 tires better than 3. That's better than 4 tires, better than 2. Scott Black, he is 12 laps away from wondering if he's going to be that winner. Blinky giving a go dogs out there. Georgia, I'm pretty proud of Georgia. At least it wasn't another. And nothing against Alabama, but at least it wasn't another Alabama day. Fiolino letting some drivers go by here, just trying to save the fuel. Mark Cadmore, the 86, has some company behind him. 12 laps to go, 11 seconds to the good. 00 drops down. That's the passing power on 2 tires. And Cogdell now has 4.5 seconds between he and second place, and about 7 seconds before we decide if the 8 is going to be in or out of fuel. He came on 67, and we'll be about 4 laps away from determining exactly what's going to happen here. Man, it's getting down to the wire. There's a 33. And 2 laps, about 4 seconds has been gained. I do believe Scott might be trying to clutch it in here. Roll the tide to the trash. That's funny. I don't know. I'm a UNC fan. Let's listen in. Because Cialino has gained. Cogdell has gained as well. There's the 22 going around. Mark Beverly getting his lap back. He's going to be happy about that. Highline running for Scott Black here. 8 laps to go. Nate Cogdell trying to make that inside line work. He's going to get around the 33 here. It doesn't sound like he's getting full throttle. No. Well, he was about 8 seconds, and then it sounds like he clutched it in. That's exactly what it's. We're not clutched it in, or he's taking it easy. I think he's trying to save a lap or 2 of fuel here. Pat Baldwin coming to pit road. He locks it in. I mean, this is the fuel strategy here of any fuel strategy I could see. Nate Cogdell came in at the right time, took the right tires, had the right strategy here. And now 3 seconds to be gained here. 2:22, the only driver in the way. Scott Black, 34 seconds on his laps. Nate Cogdell, 32. He's about 2 seconds to the good. Now I'm just kind of wondering if Scott's just trying to salvage some time here. He's about 180. It's going to be his top speed right now. But listen to the RPMs. Cogdell looks like he's going to go around here pretty easily, pretty commandingly. To the inside, 00 right there. Scott Black might be able to just hold on here. Cialino 3.3 seconds back. I think he's trying to save a little bit here as well. He's going to be catching right up to Scott Black. Cogdell out front, made the right move, made the right call, came to pit road when he needed to, and it's been all the 00 today. 4 laps to go. Scott Black needed to save. Stepped on the gas a little bit more that last time. His lap was a little bit better. With 4 laps to go, he's going to have a whole lot of pressure trying to make it work here. If a caution comes out, he's going to have to come to pit road. That's the interesting thing about all of this. Brett Summers starting to catch up to Ciolino here. Brett came in. I think Brett came in and I wonder if he took right sides as well. He's right there with the 33. And the guys that if they had stretched their tires all the way to the end instead of coming in or short pitting like they did, then Ciolino and Scott Black win this race. But they came in at the right time, got the right strategy, they got everything the right way. Right now, Nate Cogdell, though, Scott Black falling back. The 7 of Summers going around. Summers caught him quick. Ciolino right behind. Nick Lawrence not far off either. They had to gamble. I would have done it. White flag waves here at Kansas. The 150 has been absolutely eventful. Great time for everybody. Cogdell took it home, had a great day. Cogdell out there having a phenomenal day. Cogdell. Brett Summers in second. Up the biggest mover of the race right now. Nick Lawrence is going to go to third. But right here, 00 wins it. Nate has a good old-fashioned beatdown and beats the heck out of this racetrack. Summers is going to come home second. Nick Lawrence is going to be third. Right behind him, Tyler Thurman stretching it out. John in the 33 makes it work. Scott Black coasting across. I think he ran out of fuel. He did. Os Beverly, the 22, coming across as well. Well, look at that race. That was fun. And Nate's got plenty of fuel to burn it down. Here's your race winner, the 00. Locks it in, brings it home. Here's your race results. Cogdell, Summers, Lawrence, Thurman, Ciolino, Black, Beverly. That's going to be the right strategy for the right folks there. Strickland, first truck, 1 lap down. Thompson, McCauley, Beverly, Talley, Shepard, Timmons, Mike into 17, coming on 15th right there. Baldwin and Allen, and Mike Harnish all the way down. The rest of the race results here. Raj and Josh, they finished 20th and 21st, and I did not race, so I will be excluded from those point standings. Let's talk to the 3 drivers. Let's go and rock with them real quick whenever they get up here. Maybe. I'm waiting for them. I wait on them, folks. It's what we do. Well, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit the like and follow buttons on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I'd appreciate it if you did. You can catch me gaming on Twitch. Here pretty soon. We'll be doing it every day. It'll be a ton of fun. Tyler, good race. That was a good race. It was a great race. Congrats to Nate for the race win here. Congrats on all the drivers having a good old-fashioned race. And that was a good old-fashioned race where strategy was everything, and that was what was key. So I don't know if anybody's available, so we'll we'll just call it like it is, folks. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for the Winston Throwback Series. I'll be back here pretty close to same bad time, same bad channel. Next week, be back as well for the NASCAR East Coast Racing League. Thank you to all the new viewers. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you to everybody out there having a ton of fun. Appreciate you. Love you. And I'll be in Discord.